Coming up on the next Heckleproof comedy podcast, sex educator Carina Kolodny.
For a long time as a writer at HuffPost, and then I also had the HuffPost Love+Sex podcast, and that was probably my most effective method of education because we reached a big audience. And what we did, which was super fun, was we took a different question every week. So from our listeners, they would email us a question, and we would spend an episode doing a deep dive into it. So some of them would be, what's it like to go to a New York sex party? And so we went to a New York sex party so we could tell them what it was like. So cool. Some of them were like, I want to explore polyamory, but I don't know how to talk about my wife. Talk about it with my wife. All sorts of different questions, and that led us to all sorts of different places, and that was a lot of fun.
Wow. That's the coolest thing. I think people don't realize it, and it happens in any kind of therapy, is you work with more people. It expands your own knowledge because you learn about these new things that you could have never just gotten through 101.
Right. Oh yeah. When I started the podcast, I was like, I'm not vanilla. Like I'm wild. And then I did the podcast and I was like, oh God.
Yeah.
I'm not wild.
I had a serious moment like that too. I was like introduced to this website, and it's all based around what fetishes are for people. And it's not really a dating site, but some people treat it that way, but some people also treat it as like this place to go for information.
Yeah.
And so they have this great thing called the glossary of kink. And I'm reading this very long list of things that people are into, and it's very specific. And some of them, it's like, oh yeah, I've heard of that. But then you're getting to these things where you're like, whoa, I had no idea that was all associated with people's pleasure. And it was like such a mind-opening experience of, again, like without exploration, you don't know yourself, what you're really in.
Yeah. Levi, you getting excited over there? I saw you just whip your dick out. Put your dick back in your pants. You are goddamn production manager. You ain't all fluffer. Put your dick back in your goddamn.
Yeah.
Don't forget to like and subscribe, and follow us wherever fine podcasts are streaming.